What is up, y'all? It is Spooky Noodles. If you hear some noise in the background, that's Lula chewing on a... Lula, what are you chewing on? Baby. Good girl. She's chewing on a horn. So I apologize for that. She's very noisy. Anyways, I got a book mail today. These are things that I got either today or yesterday. I'm gonna first start off with the stuff that I got from my friend Sion Doss. And then we will talk about the other things I got from some authors. So, without further ado, I bring to you book mail. So here we go. So first thing is, my friend, I told him how I've never seen this movie, so he went ahead and sent it to me. And that's The Possession of Michael King. I haven't even opened it from the wrapper yet. One day when I get around, I'm going to hook up my PlayStation and I'm going to watch this movie. It sounds like a great one. I'm not going to read the synopsis to you, but yeah, The Possession of Michael King. If you invite it in, it will never let you go. So that is that. I can't wait to watch it. He says it's a great movie, so I trust him. Then he gave me this graphic novel of Tales from the Crypt. I love the movies Tales from the Crypt, but I've never actually read a graphic novel of Tales of the Crypt. So I'm totally spoiling it by doing what I'm just doing. But the art in this stuff, amazing, out of this world. Yeah, sorry, I got a little bit enticed by the art. Very good art. Go check it out. And yeah. 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 There's nothing else to say other than there's a story in here that's written by the guy who wrote Happy Death Day. So that's pretty cool. That's Tales from the Crypt graphic novel. And now we are into the books. This is the last book that Sion gave, or the last thing Sion gave me. And that is a book that I actually really wanted for the longest time because, as you guys know, or may know, I read Brian Evanson's short story in The New Flesh. It was called A Bad Patch, or Batch. I think it was called The Bad Batch. Anyways, his writing seemed it seemed great in my opinion. It was great in my opinion. And I thoroughly enjoyed the story. It was imaginative, and it took a turn I didn't see coming. So I was like, I like this dude's writing. So my friend, I didn't even tell my friend this, but he sent me this book. Brian Evanson's Song for the Unraveling of the World. So I'm not sure if this is a short story collection or a novel. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's a short story collection. I'm looking forward to reading this, guys. Or when I get around to it. I thoroughly loved his short stories. In fact, I bet you so much that the short story I liked is probably in this. Let me check. Nope, it's not. But regardless, Brian Evanson is a great writer. I have his novel called Immobile, I think it's called, which is about this guy who's handicapped and another guy throws him over his shoulder and takes him to God knows where. So it sounds like a good novel. So Brian Evanson, guys, thank you to my friend Sion for all these things that he gave me. I'm gonna throw his stuff on my bed real quick. And now we are down to the signed autographed books I got from some authors. I got 2 books here. Sorry if I just spit everywhere, but yeah. So the first book, you may have heard of it. See, there was The Magpie Coffin. Second, there was The Hunker on the Chisholm Trail. The third one in the Splatter Western series is Dust by Chris Miller. He's a friend. Oh, what was that? Something just fell out. Let me check that. Oh, cool. It's Chris Miller's signature sticker thing. Or I did it the wrong way. CM. That's cool. That's really cool. I wonder if there's anything else in here that I don't. Oh, there is something else in here. I should have looked before I opened it up or did this video. Available on Amazon and everywhere books are sold. Chris Miller, and it has his website and it has a bunch of other stuff on the back. Is all of his social media stuff and his Patreon. So go check that out. I probably shouldn't have showed you that barcode stuff. It probably gives me a free book, so you probably are about to steal that from me. Whatever. Feel free, I guess. But yeah, Chris Miller, y'all. And then it says in here, for Nick, saddle up, there are gods to kill. Chris Miller, 8/26/20. So yeah, he's a good. Well, I wouldn't say he's a good friend, but he's a friend of mine, and I like to support all my author friends. So yeah, this is a splatter western. If you didn't know, I was working on my own horror western. So it's good to see other authors do this kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to give this a read when I get around to it. I read the first two, and this is the third in the series. They came out with the fourth one recently by Christine Morgan. I bought that on ebook, but I just wanted this one because this one was by my friend. So it is a total of 249 pages long. And yeah, so go check this one out. Next and lastly, oh, I probably should put the bookmark and stuff back in the book. Make sure there's nothing else. Oh, I dropped it again. Oh, make sure I'm not rolling over and lose a pause. Sorry about that, guys. You got a good view of the top of my head. But yep, now we're down to the last one, and I already own this book, so if anyone is, well, maybe not, I'll probably send it to a friend. I'm not sure who, but I'll send it to a friend or maybe somebody on YouTube here. But I have Where the Gods Sleep by Mike Duke. This is the most appealing book by Mike Duke to me. It's a Lovecraftian novel, very inspired, excuse me, by Lovecraft, I think. I haven't read it yet, so I wouldn't really know. But it says in here, to Nick, the strongest will extend, no peace, beware Korabathith. And I say that with a lisp. Korabathith. I think that's how you say it. I hope I didn't just jack it up. But yeah, this is Mike Duke. He's a good friend of mine on Facebook. And when I say good friend, I don't mean like friend, but like more like an acquaintance. So he was a really good acquaintance. He's a good guy. He supports other horror authors just like Chris Miller. And yeah. So that is all I have for a book mail. I hope you guys enjoyed the little book mail I have, plus a DVD and a graphic novel. That's pretty cool. Since my friend Sion did send me these books and video and graphic novel, I wanted to give him a shout out for his book Buried with the Night. Go buy this thing. I haven't read it yet, but I read a short story by him called Workhorse, and that story was phenomenal. I really liked it a lot, and I have a review on my channel if you want to go check it out. But yeah, go buy his book. I don't know when it came out, but it's been getting some hype lately on YouTube. Richard from Are You Into Horror has read it. Working Man's Reads has read it. Jay Maddox has read it. So you will probably see a review of it soon from me. Yeah, so go buy Sion's book. That is Sion Doss, Buried with the Night. And this features stories Curtis, High Learning, Family, Endings, Darjeeling. Oh, I said it wrong. Darjeeling. And then there's a little thing about the author in the back. So I highly recommend you go and get this book. I don't know if this is good or bad for you guys, but big font for me is better than little font. The font is big in this book. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And yeah, this is I bet it's gonna be, I don't want to, it has a warning in the beginning that this book has descriptions of violence that some may find disturbing. Explicit language is used freely. Reader discretion is advised. And yeah, go buy his book. He's a good friend of mine. And when I say friend, I do mean friend. He's a good guy. So go buy his book. Like I said, this is dark fiction. This isn't gonna be for everybody, but his writing is phenomenal. He has prose that I hope to get to one day. Yeah, so go read this one. And if you don't get this book, at least get Workhorse. That is one I've actually read so far. I think it's great. It definitely goes in my top 10 favorite short stories of all time. I'd have to make the top 10 list, but I know my top 5 for sure. But yeah, Workhorse was a great, especially if you have a rough time at work with a boss. You will definitely like Workhorse. But give Scion some love. And that is all I have for you today. So I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have a spooky night. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.
Now I am become death, the destroyer